Hello and welcome to Simply Technical. It's been a little bit since I feel like we've recorded, but welcome back. Thank you for tuning in, stopping by. So we're back here with Dillon.
Hey.
What to do?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, the last one was really successful, so Evan and Keaton are here again, of course. And I also wanted to talk about a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway. The link will be in the description. If you're on YouTube, we have these shirts. This one obviously doesn't fit me, but we're doing a giveaway for first prize. I say first prize. One of the prizes is going to be a $25 gift card and a T-shirt of your size up to 3X, and as low as medium, and then
no smalls.
No smalls.
No.
And then
If you're small, turn the podcast off.
That hurts.
Sorry. And then the other two prizes will be just a T-shirt, and we'll ship anywhere in the continental U.S. So like I said, the link will be in the description. You'll basically just have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter. Those will be the three things. And comment down below if you want more giveaways. Keaton will be paying for them all. So
Yep, I'm very rich. Spoiler alert.
yes. Okay, so if you
haven't
haven't seen
seen
Joker, pause the video.
Go watch the movie.
Go watch the
and then
movie.
Come right back.
Even if you watch me recording it in the movie theater and putting it online.
He did that.
I didn't do that. Dylan wasn't even at the
Check
movie
out his
with us.
stream.
Check out my stream. I Twitch live streamed the whole
I
movie.
actually did hear something that I don't know if this works on this, but if you search a movie and then Google Docs, like if you just search
The Joker.
the Joker Google Docs, movies will come up of people who have recorded it and put it in Google Docs.
That's great.
Well, is it a cam video, like a handheld, or
Probably.
because those are the worst?
Well, if it's still in theaters, it probably is. But if you did like
a DVD.
a movie that's recent, so let's do like John Wick 3.
Recently released.
John Wick 3 Google Docs. It doesn't take you to a Google Doc with John Wick. Just a
That would
picture of
be
John Wick.
incredible.
Freaking
actually.
virus.
Yeah, please don't download it on my
Yeah,
internet.
John Wick Chapter 3, 2019 HDR. RIP. There you go.
There it is.
Wow.
It's real.
That's wild.
We're not endorsing that you do that.
I would never suggest that you do that.
We are telling you so you don't do that.
I
Yeah.
saw it on a TikTok, so.
I thought you were going to say TED Talk. I was like, wow.
Nope,
That's official.
not quite.
A TikTok, that's 1,000 times worse. Anyways, spoiler alert. Stop, go watch the movie, come back.
And Tiff sent it to me, so shout out to Tiff.
Sent you the Google Doc?
Helping me get illegal movies.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
your wife.
That's
else are
a
wives
real
for?
wife.
Yeah. Okay, so what were your thoughts on the Joker? Spoiler alert, sorry.
Spoiler
I just
alerts.
want to keep saying it because it's a good movie. As heartbreaking as it is to say that it was a good movie, it was a good movie.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It was like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not someone who like cares, who's never really noticed acting before,
The acting was.
but this one you're just like, this guy is
Yeah.
like, Joaquin Phoenix is amazing in it. It's one of the first times I've been like, dude, the acting in this is just incredible.
Mhm.
Like he is making me feel so sad right now.
Yeah.
I've always just been fond of Nicolas Cage's acting, but I'm kidding. That's a meme. But yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic.
Yeah,
not
that
Nicolas
was
Cage.
incredible.
Joaquin Phoenix. Is that his real name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
It's spelled Joe Quinn, though.
Joaquin. Oh, so
I always had to hear it first before I say it.
Joaquin.
wait. So
Jo-
what do you think about
Joaquin.
it, Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan.
I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was incredible. He was incredible. I don't know, the way that they kind of subtly tied it into the Batman storyline without changing anything about the Batman storyline was cool because I'm a Batman fan. But, I mean, I think even without the Batman tagline, it was a good story for any movie. And any comic book movie that can be a good movie without the comic book aspects is an incredible feat. So
I had heard a like theory that this movie, they didn't even care to relate it to Batman or the Joker. They just used it for the branding, and it's really just a story about a man's descent into madness.
I mean, that
good for. I don't know if
I
that's
mean,
good for them. I
well,
guess
the
I don't
fact that they can make it good enough and like a compelling enough story to where it doesn't even need that is
amazing.
Is the part that
Yeah.
blows my mind. Yeah. What about you? What do you think? About
know. Like I said, it's tough to say a movie so sad
it? Yeah.
about some mental health stuff is to say it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes me feel worse saying it was a good movie.
It was heavy.
But
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
not,
they didn't even, like you said, Batman wasn't in it. I mean,
Right.
little Bruce was
Right. Baby Bruce.
baby Bruce, 10-year-old Bruce,
Yeah.
which was something that I didn't really understand. Bruce is 10 years old. Or say approximately 10 years old. Say he was 12.
Joker
When does he
was-
become...
Joker was 30s.
Yeah.
Kind of what they.
Yeah, so
said.
say, well, to make it round numbers, 10 and 35. Or even 30.
I think he was definitely 30 because they said in the movie they went back 30 years whenever he was an infant. That was in the files or whatever. So
Oh.
So maybe 30.
yeah,
31.
30,
Okay,
31.
so we'll just say 30 to make it round numbers. When does Batman become Batman? At what age? 25?
Well, I guess it depends because I mean, Christian Bale's Batman looks older than like Michael Keaton's Batman did. But
I don't know the comics very well.
I would
so.
say I don't know like the.
So say it
actual
was
age in the
25.
comics,
Say it was
but-
25. Even so we'll just say 25 and make him too young.
Yeah.
That's 15 years, and 15 years onto Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. That's 45.
Just exited his prime.
Mhm. And
So
I think
imagine fighting a 45-year-old Joker and getting
But the Joker was never like a
fist fighting.
fist
Hand to
fighting.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had his goons doing all.
he's always
He's
he's
like
a
a-
brain game
yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah. Which also kind of made me think that this guy wasn't actually the Joker. You know, like.
So you think it, like, say,
He's
for
like a
example,
model.
Heath Ledger's Joker is a different, quote-unquote, person
Yes.
than...
Than Joaquin Phoenix's, because that dude's not gonna be some clever.
Yeah. So Heath Ledger's Joker is a lot more like evil, and then Joaquin's is more deranged.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah, like just mentally ill,
Well,
crazy person. But I mean, who knows what 15 years, if that's the timeline that we're going with, in a insane asylum will do to him.
Just makes him some mob boss,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
maybe. I mean, that's how he gets Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Is she was a psychologist in Arkham, and
I learned that in Suicide Squad, yeah.
he just talked her into basically falling in love with him. And so I don't know, maybe Joaquin's Joker becomes Heath Ledger's Joker during his stint in Arkham, just from
Yeah.
everything. So
Hanging out with other crazy people.
Yeah.
And
So, theory time. Did you think that the whole it ends with him in the hospital or
Mhm.
in the insane asylum? Did he imagine the whole like moment where they freed him and the police car got hit, or was that real? Because he imagined every
by the
single
ambulance, yeah.
yeah. He imagined everything that was euphoric before that.
Euphoric, that's
yeah,
a big word.
so
Meaning good? Like any good thing that was good?
Yes.
Okay.
so I imagine
I'm an engineer, not a wizard, spelling wizard.
So I guess the kind of the backdrop to that theory is that he went straight from the Tonight Show to the insane asylum,
Yeah.
and none of that middle stuff happened.
I
Yeah.
mean, he imagined having a
But it had to
relationship
have
with a
happened
woman, so...
Because, well, maybe not to him, but Bruce's parents died in that whole.
Yeah.
But he.
Well,
yeah.
how?
But he didn't do it.
Yeah.
If he
that's
didn't
true.
get freed, or if he did get freed, how did he end up back in custody and in the insane asylum? Because it looked like it was just anarchy
Yeah. Yeah.
right after that.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't know what to think about that whole situation.
He
Yeah, I
imagined
hadn't
half
thought
the other
about that.
things. Anything
He imagined
that,
everything else that was good.
that
Yeah.
whatever the word you said
That's true.
that was good.
Euphoric.
Euphoric.
Euphoric. Everything that was euphoric.
No, you're
was
euphoric.
imagined. So
it's a term for like bipolar, pretty much. Like euphoria when you're up high and depression.
okay, well, let's stay with the Joker then, and not giving Evan English lessons. I mean, it makes perfect sense that he imagined it to me. Now, in the moment, I was just confused on how he ended up back in the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that when he imagined that relationship with that woman,
That made me sad, man.
Yeah, that blew my mind. I was
like,
like for that.
Hurt my
what
feelings.
in the world is going on? And then I turned to Keaton, and Keaton goes, I think he just imagined it. And I was like, wow.
I thought he was gonna kill her before I knew that
But she was the one that was nice to him.
she.
Her and the midget.
I thought that one of his goons was gonna kill her, and that was gonna like set him off. Before I knew that she was imagined.
Did she die? She died though. Like he killed her in the movie. It just wasn't shown on screen, or did he leave?
I think he just left.
I thought he killed her. And
I mean,
daughter.
No,
he definitely did because they had the police sirens outside afterwards. Like
no, they were looking for him. I think they were just looking for him.
Well, there was also a dead body in his apartment.
That's
was
true.
that before? That was right after he killed the.
It was
No, that was before.
Yeah. I don't know that. Like
maybe he did.
Maybe we have to
kill her.
watch it again.
I had heard that
because when it cuts away, he's doing the finger guns on his head, just looking at her.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that scene.
Yeah. And
No, he walks back to his apartment, doesn't he?
No, they don't show it. He just cuts. That made you assume that he killed her. I don't know if he did or not.
Holy moly! I didn't even pick up on that, but I think he did.
Oh, you guys didn't think he?
No.
I thought he killed her for sure.
I didn't think that he killed her.
Oh my gosh! I hope he didn't. That made me sad.
I thought he left.
What if that's?
Did he
no,
kill
I just think
did
they
he
just
kill
didn't
the
want to
kid?
show him killing the
Holy moly.
female and the kid
Wow, that's
on
wild.
screen.
I didn't even think about that.
I think they would have shown him leaving if he didn't kill them. I heard that the directors of the show left a lot of things open to the audience to decide.
I like that though.
Yeah. No, it was cool. Like you kind of get out what you.
Maybe he really did kill the midget, and he just imagined.
Maybe
he
he
didn't.
No way,
imagined
man.
himself
He was
letting
nice
the
to him.
midget
That's why
go.
you're always nice to people.
Midgets are.
No, everyone should always be nice to people. You don't know who's the freaking Joker.
Yeah.
That's
why
deep.
Ellen was nice to George W. Bush. She didn't know if. I mean, and he didn't know if she was gonna kill him. She didn't know if he was gonna kill her.
Yikes!
You were always nice to me.
Oh.
Yeah, when one of them snapped and they knew the other one was safe.
No, I mean, I want to go see it again, but at the same time, I don't want to depress myself like that. Like
That was wild.
it was just sad.
Yeah, they say
Like,
the media said if you see it twice and you're gonna snap. So
Yep. If you see it once and you
you'll
don't
snap like Thanos.
why do you
so.
think the media was so upset about the movie?
Because it was.
Maybe they don't want to shed light on mental illness. I don't know.
Because it was heavy.
But they always talk about mental illness, like needing more attention.
I feel like they
Yeah,
talk
but
about
this
it
was
as
a movie about mental illness getting less attention. And I don't
Getting
think
less attention.
that the media looked at it as
I mean,
like
the
a wake up call. Because the whole thing was set off when the funding was stripped for his meds and his services.
But
And
they
he got
should
fired.
want that. That's something they're all about. Like especially like how like liberal the media tends to be. They would push. They want something like. They should want everyone to see this and see why we need these institutions.
Yeah.
People, I don't know. I just think it was directed at hate at the director who had pretty much. I guess he's the one who directed The Hangover. He did a lot of comedies and he went off about all like woke culture and stuff.
He's very anti-PC.
Yeah, and says I want to make a different kind of movie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's very different from The Hangover.
Yes, it is.
Complete 180 there.
It's wild how, I mean, the whole movie is just literally about a guy getting beat up, and then he finally, I mean, when he shoots those workers that work for the Wayne Foundation or Wayne.
Yeah, Thomas Wayne Enterprises. Or whatever.
I mean, he was defending himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, what city is Gotham based on? New York?
Yeah.
So firearms are
Definitely
banned.
can't
So
have guns there.
Yeah.
so I mean, he was legit protecting himself. He was getting the crap beat out of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But if you can't have firearms, then you'd just run away, I guess. But
can't run away on a subway.
Yep.
do you think it helped that the clown movement, like, it got so much glory from the lower class that it inspired him to go off?
No.
I think that whenever he said that he wasn't political and it wasn't in like part of that movement at all, I think that was spot on with like the Joker's MO.
He doesn't care.
Have like an agenda. It's literally just chaos for chaos's sake. And so
Chaos is allowed.
I think it was an interesting decision to like have the clown movement be
A part of it?
something that came from that or like masked that, no pun intended. But I think that even without the movement, I don't know, because the way the movie escalates is only basically because of the movement at the end, like after he kills the talk show host guy. If it weren't for the clown movement, it would have ended there, and it would have just been a really sad story about how a guy
gets beat up and
a
kills.
guy gets beat up and killed like a handful of people. But instead, it was a sad story about how a guy got beat up and killed a handful of people and inspired other people to kill handfuls of people.
The wealthy or
Yeah.
the upper.
I thought it was an extremely political statement.
Yeah.
Honestly,
The movie in general,
the movie in general, but yeah, just the whole clown movement.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was just like I think it was supposed to be like a testimony to our times, pretty much. How like
a reflection of us.
not a reflection, but the darkest part of us. How things can just change in an instant with how tense everything is politically in the country. I think that's kind of. I mean, I'm just completely guessing because I haven't heard anything about it, but I think that's kind of what the director wanted. I mean, before the movie, he talked about all this political stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it seemed like that image of tension in the political sphere came out a lot in that. In his depiction.
And that's kind of what I mean about how that's not really part of Joker's MO. So that almost wasn't needed.
Yeah.
It was just a byproduct.
Unless
I
it
feel like,
was, either, I mean, in the movie they played it off as a byproduct, but even still, it would have been like, I don't know. It would have been still like had the same sort of impact without any.
without the whole
without the
movement.
riots
Right.
and everything.
Yeah, no, I think that was 100% a political stand written in there. But also what we were talking about right before that, him killing those 3 people and
It's self-defense.
yeah,
Mhm.
no, you were saying that him seeing that he had inspired a movement, that's why he kept killing people. I don't think so. I think it was like the typical serial killer that has never felt powerful,
Yeah.
and he felt powerful
Killing people.
killing people,
Mhm.
and it.
Well, I mean, in the movie, didn't he say it? It felt when he was talking to the talk show host. Didn't he say it felt good?
Yeah.
He
Oh,
killed people and
I
he just.
didn't catch that.
Yeah, he
He was
Yeah,
like
say
it
that.
felt it. He's like it just felt in power. Like he legit said it felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, when you treat me like trash.
And then I stand up for myself.
Right.
What's the psychological behind that? You're Dr. Keaton, right?
I'm not a doctor.
I mean, like, what, a
I was
dopamine
a
release?
psych major for 2 weeks, so
you know all this
let me
stuff.
speak to that.
I
So
don't know.
micro
I think
sleeps.
I
don't know. I don't pretend to know. I took Gen Psych 101.
I just think it's a
so-
power thing. These serial killers don't have any power their whole life, and then all of a sudden they're the most feared,
Yeah.
powerful, quote unquote, person around in their situation, and because they control life and death, which is really all that matters in the end, and that's kind of how they descend on their whole path.
This has gotten really dark, guys.
Yeah.
But all in all, I mean, fantastic movie.
Yes.
Yes. Do you think they'll have a part 2? Joker 2?
No.
I mean, it did fantastic in the box office.
I was saying I don't think they need to have a Joker 2, but I think they should do a new Batman series that isn't Ben Affleck and use Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you need any more on the Joker storyline because, I mean, he's there.
We got the
he's
background.
Ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready for
Maybe a Batman.
for all of it, but like a Batman origin story, or a new Batman trilogy would be
Yeah.
So
nice.
that movement, maybe the movement does tie into the storyline. If you think about
If they continue this, I heard that they might not even continue the whole story. Like it's just going to be an independent thing. But like I said, they've left it all up in the air.
That points even more towards it just being a movie, a story they wanted to get out there, and they just grabbed the Batman tagline.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about, what is it, The Batman Begins? Is that the first one with Christian Bale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it have the Scarecrow in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So if you think about it, I mean, I guess they released all those toxins. This might be completely out of it, but the people start fighting each other. They start rebelling then.
Yeah.
In that movie, maybe
For
not to
different reasons.
not to the same extent.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think about all the poor people start rebelling.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because they released all those toxins, or maybe it's because
of Joker.
I don't really remember Batman Begins, honestly. It's been so long.
It was fine. Completely different caliber than Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Like, the three don't even... Like, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises definitely seem like sequel movies, but Batman Begins doesn't even feel like really a prequel to those two.
Really?
In my opinion.
Like,
story-wise, it does, obviously, but, like, cinematography and...
It's not
basically...
on par with
I mean, Dark Knight just feels so much farther advanced in quality.
Yeah.
Same, is it... Didn't Christopher Nolan do those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he do Batman Begins too?
Yeah.
Or also?
Yes, he did, but I don't know. It just felt completely different.
Maybe different writers, or...
Yeah.
Maybe technology just advanced that much, and...
Yeah,
I don't know. What is Batman Begins, like 2005?
They weren't that far apart. Yeah.
When was The Dark Knight?
2008.
Look it up.
2000. I feel like Dark Knight Rises was 2012. 2011.
Batman Begins was 05.
Ooh, I'm so smart, dude.
Dark Knight was 09.
So 4 years?
08.
Oh, wait, 3 years. So you were right on The Dark Knight.
And
then
Dark Knight Rises 2012.
4 years after that was Dark Knight Rises.
2012. There you go. I think we're going to end it there on the good note.
Let's go.
So, maybe...
Final thoughts?
I mean, maybe it doesn't tie in at all to those movies.
I don't think
We'll
it
see.
does to those, but like I said, maybe in the future it ties into...
Maybe they weren't planning
'Cause
on
it's
making
been a
another
while.
movie, and then they just said, "Hey, you know what? They made a lot of money. Let's do it again."
I mean, it's been 7 years since that trilogy ended.
Gosh.
Well, what
It
other...
doesn't
they
seem
tried to
like that long
They
ago.
tried to fire it up with a new Batman, and it's just
Yeah,
Ben
we
Affleck.
don't count that, but
no,
they that's been 7 years since the Batman trilogy, so I don't think
feel old yet.
I don't think it's too ridiculous for them to start a new Batman. I mean, every generation needs a Batman.
I need a Superman.
Well, they had Batman vs. Superman. So
That was the worst movie of all time.
That's 2 birds, 1 stone right there, Keaton. They could just redo it.
Superman would destroy
Superman
Batman.
movies are just lame because
He's too OP.
yeah, it's just
I agree.
stupid.
That's why
like Captain
Marvel's
Marvel.
better.
Captain Marvel's pretty OP too, though.
Yeah, Superman and Captain Marvel should
Date.
date.
They would make some super babies.
Wow.
All right,
we're
final thoughts?
gonna have to put an explicit tag on this one. Yeah, final thoughts about Call of Duty or the Joker.
Nope. I don't have any final thoughts.
You don't have any?
I want to go see the Joker again. I think
do
just
wanna
to
And then we'll cut into the final thoughts
Yeah.
after I see it for the
just to
second time.
resynthesize it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I want to do a movie podcast.
Movie podcast.
We can have you and Doug on.
Ooh.
Okay, I would love
texted-
to talk movies with
Oh
Doug.
man, I'll just sit out.
I'll
I
sit
don't know
out.
movies
I
at
would
all.
love
You guys can
to
just have the
talk movies
podcast
with
for that
Doug.
one.
We used to talk movies a little bit like junior year whenever he was
Doug
around
is
the apartment.
Doug is a movie addict, man.
I love it. All right.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Well, I have another mic, so we can set it up.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay, don't forget to sign up for the giveaway, like and subscribe.
And subscribe to EXN_Genomine on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/EXN_Gentleman.
Dylan.
On
That's
Twitch.
right.
Dill Pickle on Twitch.tv/Dill Pickle.
I
That's
think
not
my
actually.
Twitch name is like Crouching Tiger 70.
This is a Crouching Tiger 70 gun.
I
Subscribe.
haven't streamed in a while though, but that's fine.
But yeah, sign up for the giveaway, like and subscribe.
Tell
Share
your
with
friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they'll get a spoiler.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Tell 'em
yeah,
that there's
spoil
no
the movie
Joker
for them.
spoilers.
Yeah.
And then skip to
Skip to-
45 minutes in and just let them go. And then have fun losing a friend.
Yeah, they'll hate you forever. Anyways, this has been Simply Technical. Thanks for stopping by.